And this week in the United Nations, the spotlight is on reducing the loss of lives around the world resulting from natural disasters. Our Oh Sooyoung has more on today, the International Day for Disaster Reduction.
Earthquakes, heat waves, floods and storms. Disasters like these result in huge economic losses for high-income countries. But the hundreds of millions of people living in developing countries end up paying with their lives. That's the conclusion of a new UN report that sheds light on how poverty exacerbates the impact of earthquakes and climate-related disasters. The release of the report coincides with this year's International Day for Disaster Reduction. Over the past 20 years, 1.35 million people have died as a result of more than 7,000 disasters worldwide. And roughly 90% of the deaths have taken place in low and middle-income countries like Haiti, China and Myanmar. Earthquakes, including tsunamis, have claimed the most lives, followed by storms, extreme temperatures and other climate-related hazards. The report stresses the need to boost investment in early warning systems and disaster-resilient facilities, in addition to enforcing proper risk management protocols, all of which are taken for granted in high-income countries.
Of course, it's challenging in a country like Haiti because of reasons of governance and poverty more generally, but there are clear steps that need to happen, and we really need, this is the last time we should have this sort of situation.
To encourage global efforts to reduce the number of disaster-related losses, the UN also launched its 7-year Sendai 7 campaign on Thursday. The campaign is based on the 7 major targets of the Sendai framework, which was adopted by UN member states in March last year. The first target and the focus of this year's International Day for Disaster Reduction, Live to Tell, is achieving a significant cut in disaster mortality by 2030. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon has called on governments to work with both civil society and the private sector to help prevent and contain the impact of disasters, instead of merely reacting to them. Lowering the risk of natural disasters is also part of the UN Sustainable Development Agenda for 2030. Oh Sooyoung, Arirang News.